Your pancreas is your body's silent warrior, tirelessly working to digest food and regulate blood sugar levels. But what if the foods you eat every day were silently destroying this vital organ? The truth is shocking. Some of the most common foods in our diet can fuel chronic inflammation, overload the pancreas, and even increase the risk of one of the deadliest diseases, pancreatic cancer. Pancreatic cancer is one of the most aggressive and difficult to detect cancers, often showing no symptoms until it's too late. By the time it's diagnosed, it has usually spread beyond control, making it one of the leading causes of cancer-related deaths. While genetics play a role, research shows that your diet can significantly influence your pancreatic health, for better or worse. Consuming the wrong foods over time can set the stage for pancreatic damage, insulin resistance, and a higher likelihood of life-threatening diseases. That's why in today's video, we're exposing the 9 worst foods for your pancreas, foods that could be silently harming your body without you even realizing it. Some of these might seem harmless, or even healthy, but the science says otherwise. If you want to protect your pancreas, lower your risk of pancreatic cancer, and take control of your health, this is a video you can't afford to miss. Let's dive in and uncover the hidden dangers in your diet, because your pancreas deserves better, and so do you. 1. Trans fats. These artificially created fats are found in certain margarines, snack foods, fried foods, and baked goods, and they are a major health hazard not just for your pancreas, but also for your heart. Trans fats are created through a process called hydrogenation, which turns liquid oils into solid fats, extending the shelf life of processed foods. However, the convenience and longevity they offer come at a high cost to health. The impact of trans fats on the pancreas is particularly concerning. These fats interfere with the body's ability to manage insulin, thereby increasing the risk of insulin resistance. This condition is a precursor to type 2 diabetes, a disease that directly affects pancreatic health, by overworking the organ, and eventually impairing its ability to produce insulin effectively. Given the pancreas' critical role in regulating blood sugar levels, consuming foods high in trans fats undermines its function, setting the stage for serious health complications. Trans fats are also notorious for their role in raising bad cholesterol, LDL, levels, while lowering good cholesterol, HDL, levels, contributing to the development of heart disease. The double jeopardy of harming both the pancreas and the heart places trans fats at the top of our list of foods to avoid for anyone concerned about their health. The good news is that avoiding trans fats is becoming easier, as more countries and food manufacturers phase them out due to health concerns. However, vigilance is still necessary. Always reading labels before purchasing packaged foods can help you steer clear of these harmful fats. Look for terms like partially hydrogenated oils. This is often the code for trans fats. Making a conscious effort to choose whole, unprocessed foods over packaged and processed options is not only a step away from trans fats but also a move toward a healthier overall diet. Opting for natural fats found in nuts, seeds, fish, and avocados can provide the body with essential fatty acids without the negative effects of trans fats. 2. Artificial sweeteners. These sugar substitutes are a popular choice for those looking to reduce calorie intake and manage weight, given their minimal to zero calorie content. However, the story doesn't end there. Recent studies have begun to shed light on the complex effects these sweeteners can have on the body, particularly concerning insulin response and pancreatic health. Artificial sweeteners such as aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin are designed to mimic the sweetness of sugar, without the associated calories, making them seem like an ideal solution for sweet cravings. However, research suggests that these compounds can still trigger an insulin response, despite not increasing blood sugar levels. This reaction is believed to be due to the sweet taste signaling the body to prepare for sugar, leading to insulin being released by the pancreas. Over time, frequent stimulation of this insulin response without actual sugar intake can potentially confuse the body's metabolic processes, contributing to insulin resistance, a condition where the body's cells become less responsive to insulin, requiring the pancreas to work harder to produce more. Insulin resistance is a key risk factor for type 2 diabetes, placing additional strain on the pancreas and increasing the risk of pancreatic diseases. Moreover, some studies suggest that artificial sweeteners could alter gut microbiota, the complex community of microorganisms living in the digestive system. These changes can impact everything from digestion to glucose metabolism, further complicating the body's natural regulatory mechanisms. Given these concerns, turning to natural sweeteners such as honey, maple syrup, or stevia in moderation might be a safer bet for those looking to sweeten their foods without harming their pancreas. While these natural options do contain calories and sugars, their natural composition and the presence of additional nutrients make them a potentially healthier choice when used sparingly. 3. Fast food. A ubiquitous presence in modern life that's hard to resist. From burgers and fries to pizzas and fried chicken, fast food is the go-to comfort food for many. However, it's also a triple threat to your pancreas, due to its high content of calories, unhealthy fats, and added sugars. Let's break down why this is a problem and how you can counteract it with healthier choices. Firstly, the high caloric content found in most fast food can contribute to weight gain and obesity, well-known risk factors for type 2 diabetes. This condition puts a strain on the pancreas, making it work harder to produce insulin, which over time can lead to insulin resistance and even pancreatic dysfunction. Secondly, the unhealthy fats, including trans fats and saturated fats, prevalent in fast food can lead to high levels of cholesterol. This not only affects heart health but also increases the risk of developing pancreatitis. Chronic pancreatitis is particularly concerning, as it can cause permanent damage to this vital organ, impairing its ability to function properly. Lastly, the added sugars in fast food, from sodas to desserts, can cause sudden spikes in blood sugar levels. These spikes force the pancreas to release large amounts of insulin quickly, which can be taxing on the organ over time and contribute to the development of diabetes. Switching to home-cooked meals can dramatically reduce these risks. Cooking at home allows you to control the ingredients, opting for whole, unprocessed foods that are lower in calories, fats, and sugars. It also gives you the power to include more pancreas-friendly foods in your diet, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. These foods not only support pancreatic health but also contribute to a well-rounded, nutritious diet that can improve your overall health. Moreover, home cooking doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. With a little planning and some basic cooking skills, you can prepare simple, healthy meals that are both delicious and beneficial for your pancreas and your entire body. 4. High-fat dairy products. Yes, it's a tough pill to swallow for all the cheese lovers out there, but it's important to understand how these creamy delights impact pancreatic health. High-fat dairy products, including certain cheeses, cream, and butter, are rich in saturated fats, which can be hard on the pancreas over time. When we consume foods high in saturated fats, our bodies require extra bile and digestive enzymes to break them down, putting additional strain on the pancreas. Over time, this can lead to pancreatitis, an inflammation of the pancreas that's as painful as it sounds, and can lead to more serious health issues, including a higher risk of pancreatic cancer. Moreover, diets high in saturated fats from dairy and other sources have been linked to obesity, a significant risk factor for type 2 diabetes. Given the pancreas' role in insulin production and blood sugar regulation, maintaining a healthy weight is crucial for keeping this organ functioning properly. Now, before you mourn the loss of your favorite cheese platter, there's good news. Shifting to low-fat dairy options or exploring the wide world of plant-based alternatives can significantly reduce the strain on your pancreas without sacrificing the joy of delicious foods. Low-fat yogurts, skim milk, and cheeses made from almond, soy, or cashews can offer the creamy textures and flavors you love with a fraction of the saturated fat. Incorporating these alternatives into your diet doesn't just benefit your pancreas, it also aligns with a heart-healthy eating pattern and supports overall well-being. Whether you're sprinkling nutritional yeast for a cheesy flavor, sipping on almond milk lattes, or enjoying a scoop of coconut-based ice cream, the options for enjoying dairy-free or low-fat dairy pleasures are endless. 5. Alcohol. A substance widely consumed around the globe but not without its risks, especially when it comes to our pancreas. It's well documented that high alcohol consumption poses a significant threat to pancreatic health, among other health issues. Understanding the reasons behind this can help us make more informed choices about our drinking habits. When alcohol is metabolized, it produces substances that can be toxic to the pancreas, leading to inflammation known as pancreatitis. This condition can be acute, flaring up suddenly and intensely, or chronic, where damage builds up over time, leading to a decrease in pancreatic function. The latter can affect the body's ability to digest food and regulate blood sugar, foundational aspects of our health. Moreover, chronic pancreatitis is painful and can lead to irreversible damage, significantly impacting quality of life. It also increases the risk of pancreatic cancer, one of the most aggressive forms of cancer. The link between heavy alcohol use and the development of both acute and chronic pancreatitis highlights the importance of moderation. But moderation can mean different things to different people. For those looking to protect their pancreas, cutting back on alcohol or even eliminating it from their lifestyle might be the best course of action. Thankfully, there are countless non-alcoholic ways to relax and unwind, from engaging in physical activity, like yoga or walking, to exploring hobbies such as reading, cooking, or gardening. These activities not only offer a break from the daily grind but also contribute positively to overall health and well-being. For those who choose to drink, doing so in moderation is key. The guidelines for moderate drinking are generally up to 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. However, even within these limits, it's important to listen to your body and be mindful of the effects alcohol has on your health. 6. Refined carbohydrates. Refined carbohydrates including favorites like white bread, pasta, and pastries. While these foods might be tempting for their flavor and convenience, they pose challenges to your pancreas and overall health that are worth considering. Refined carbs have been processed to remove the bran and germ, leading to a loss of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. What's left is a product that your body quickly converts to glucose, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar spikes, your pancreas is put under stress to produce more insulin rapidly to help shuttle the glucose into cells. These quick spikes in blood sugar and insulin can leave you feeling hungry sooner, leading to a cycle of overeating and weight gain. Since obesity is a known risk factor for pancreatic diseases, including cancer, the indirect effects of consuming refined carbohydrates can be just as concerning as the direct impact on blood sugar management. Switching to whole grains is a healthier choice for your pancreas and your entire body. Whole grains are packed with fiber, which slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, leading to more stable blood sugar levels and less strain on your pancreas. They also contain more nutrients and can help you feel fuller longer, aiding in weight management and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Options like whole wheat bread, brown rice, quinoa, and oats are versatile and can be used in a variety of dishes. By making this swap, you're not only supporting your pancreas but also improving your overall nutritional intake, which can lead to better health outcomes in the long run. 7. Sugary drinks. Sugary drinks, including sodas, sweetened teas, and energy drinks. These beverages, often a daily staple for many, are far from harmless refreshments. While they offer a quick energy boost and sweet satisfaction, the long-term effects on your pancreas and overall health can be significant. The main issue with sugary drinks lies in their high content of refined sugars, such as high fructose corn syrup or sucrose. Consuming these sugars leads to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. In response, the pancreas has to work overtime, releasing higher amounts of insulin to help glucose enter the body's cells. Over time, this increased demand on the pancreas can lead to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes, and can strain the pancreas, potentially leading to its dysfunction. Moreover, excessive sugar intake from these drinks contributes to weight gain and obesity, significant risk factors for developing pancreatic diseases, including pancreatic cancer. The acidic nature of many sugary drinks can also pose additional health risks, such as tooth decay and erosion, further complicating the health implications of these seemingly innocuous beverages. Switching to healthier hydration options, like water, herbal teas, or infused water with slices of fruit, can provide the refreshment you need without having adverse effects on your pancreas. These alternatives not only support pancreatic health but also contribute to better hydration, improved metabolic health, and a reduced risk of chronic diseases. 8. Processed meats. Think sausages, bacon, deli slices, and hot dogs. These staples of breakfast plates and sandwich fillings are undeniably tasty and convenient, but they come with a hefty price for your pancreas and overall health. Processed meats are typically high in saturated fats, which can be tough on the pancreas by forcing it to work harder to aid in digestion. This increased workload can contribute to pancreatic inflammation and increase the risk of pancreatitis, a condition that can lead to long-term damage if not managed properly. But the concerns don't stop at fat. Processed meats are also packed with chemicals and preservatives, like sodium nitrate and sodium nitrite, that keep them looking fresh and prevent bacterial growth. While effective at extending shelf life, these chemicals can form nitrosamines in the body, compounds that have been linked to various types of cancer, including pancreatic cancer. Additionally, the high salt content in processed meats can lead to increased blood pressure and heart disease risk, adding another layer of health concerns. With research suggesting a link between processed meat consumption and the development of type 2 diabetes, it's clear that these foods can have a cascading effect on your health, impacting the pancreas indirectly as well. Making a switch to leaner proteins can be a game changer. Options like chicken breast, turkey, fish, and plant-based proteins not only offer a healthier fat profile, but also reduce exposure to harmful chemicals found in processed meats. These alternatives provide essential nutrients without the added risks, supporting both pancreatic health and overall well-being. 9. Fried foods. Now, who doesn't love the crispy, golden deliciousness of fried chicken, French fries, or onion rings? They're the ultimate comfort food for many of us, but here's the rub. While these foods might satisfy our taste buds, they're not doing any favors for our pancreas. Fried foods are laden with unhealthy fats, primarily trans fats and saturated fats, from being cooked in oil at high temperatures. These types of fats are tough for our bodies to break down, putting extra strain on the digestive system. But the real kicker? They can lead to inflammation of the pancreas, known as pancreatitis. This condition is not only painful but can seriously impair the pancreas' ability to function properly, affecting its ability to produce digestive enzymes and regulate blood sugar. The process of frying also creates acrylamide, a chemical compound that forms in foods during high-temperature cooking methods like frying. Studies have linked acrylamide to various health issues, including an increased risk of cancer and heart disease, adding another reason to minimize consumption of fried foods. Furthermore, the high-calorie and low-nutrient profile of fried foods can contribute to weight gain and obesity, which are risk factors for developing type 2 diabetes. This creates a vicious cycle, as diabetes itself puts you at higher risk for pancreatic diseases. So, while indulging in fried foods once in a while might be tempting, their long-term effects on pancreatic and overall health are worth considering. Opting for healthier cooking methods like baking, steaming, or grilling can satisfy your cravings without compromising your health. Remember, taking care of your pancreas starts with making mindful choices about what we eat, so next time, you might want to think twice before reaching for that extra serving of fries. Your pancreas is one of the most vital yet vulnerable organs in your body, and protecting it starts with the choices you make every day. The foods you eat can either support its function or silently increase your risk of inflammation, insulin resistance, and even pancreatic cancer. By avoiding these harmful foods and making smarter dietary choices, you're taking a crucial step toward better digestive health, balanced blood sugar, and a lower risk of deadly diseases. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. Small changes, like choosing whole, nutrient-rich foods, staying hydrated, and reducing processed, sugary, and fried foods, can make a huge difference in your pancreatic health and overall well-being. At Healthy Care, we're committed to bringing you science-backed health insights to help you live a longer, healthier life. If you found this video valuable, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs this information, and don't forget to subscribe for more expert health tips. Let's keep making smart choices together, because your health is in your hands. See you in the next video.